Hey everyone, welcome back to 99.6 The Howl, episode 5. For the uninitiated, this is an unedited YouTube vlog discussing everything Arizona Coyotes. And today I'm going to be talking about the rookies and how they're progressing this season for the Coyotes. Last night we got our first look at Dylan Strome in the second line center position for the whole game. And he played pretty good. You know, the first period the whole team was in a funk. They didn't play well at all. The Sharks really gave it to them. I think the shots were like 14-6 through 20 minutes. But in the second period, the team started to get its wheels going, and so did Strome. Him, Duclair, and McGinn generated some good chances. And then in the third period, you really saw Strome controlling the puck more, being more comfortable with the puck, making plays, making some offense. He had a 2-on-0 with Duclair, and he decided to pass it up. He could have scored his first NHL goal, but decided to pass it up, knowing Duclair was in a slump, knowing the team needs Duclair more than they need Strome to start producing. And he passes it to Duclair. Too bad Duclair was handcuffed and he couldn't connect with the pass and put it past Jones. So Strome had a good outing, a strong outing. I expect him to get into more games. You know, Tippett and Chayka, they're not frustrated with him at all. They say he's progressing well. He's learning every day. He's getting better every day. They're assimilating him to the NHL culture. He's holding on to the puck more. Before, he used to just dump and go for a line change whenever he had the puck. Even in this game, in the first and second period, every time Strome had the puck, I'm like, okay, here we go. But then he would just dump the puck in, get a change. But as the game went on, like I said, he started to play a lot better. And even in the defensive zone, he would come back from the offensive zone, break up rushes, break up plays. He'd block shots. I think that's an area where he was criticized a lot in junior, but hopefully he works on that a bit more and he becomes just a complete player the Coyotes need him to be. Now, the all-star rookie this year for the Coyotes is a surprise. It's Jacob Chikrin. This guy is so mature for his age. He plays like a man, but he's only 18 years old. He gets on the body quick. He glues onto players. He's always fighting in the corners. He holds guys up. He plays a power play. He knows when to pinch. He just looks so comfortable on the ice. He looks like Oliver Ekman-Larsson when he was younger, even though Ekman-Larsson's still young. But it's interesting to see this team have two Ekman-Larssons now, which will be scary in a few years, hopefully sooner, but their D-core is really starting to shape up. The other rookies, Krause scored last night, got his first NHL goal. He seems like a really good, energized player. He reminds me of McGinn, reminds me of like a power forward, gets into the dirty areas, goes to work behind the net, and goes in front of the net for tip-ins, and that's how I got his goal. If he continues to do that, he'll be in the lineup every night and push Dauphin out. Dauphin was scratched last night. I thought Dauphin was good. I'm not sure why Tippett is continuing to scratch him. Maybe he wants a closer look at Krause. Knowing that Dauphin is AHL eligible, they want a good look at Krause to see if he's going to go back to junior and then keep Dauphin with the big club. Now, another rookie that got sent down the day before their San Jose game was Dvorak. Dvorak had a strong preseason outing, but man, this season he's been unnoticeable to say the least. I mean, he has 3 points, but he hasn't been really producing at all on the score sheet. I know Tippett's been putting him on the fourth line, sometimes the second line, but when he was on the fourth line, he was more noticeable. On the second line, he wasn't noticeable at all. I think Strome is going to take that spot. Putting Dvorak in the AHL isn't a penalty for the Coyotes. He's AHL eligible. They could bring him back and forth. Having the AHL team in Arizona this year makes it easy for them to call players up and bring them back down. Dvorak will play top line minutes in Tucson, Arizona, and play against men, and he'll develop well. They're trying to take the Detroit model, like Don Maloney always used to say, develop players in the farm team for a number of years and bring them up. I feel that's what the Coyotes are going to do with Perlini, Dvorak, Gaudette, Samuelson. Play them in the farm team league for a couple of years and then bring them up when they're ready. There's no use throwing them into the big club now. Too many young guys. Just have a small group of guys each year make it to the big club. And I think Strome, Chikrin, I'll say Kraus. I'll say Strome, Chikrin, and Kraus will stay with the team throughout the season. Dauphin will rotate with the big club if we get some injuries. Already Hansel took the night off. Well, he played one period last night, but he took the rest of the game off. So with him injured, they can move Richardson, Strome, Martinuk, and Dauphin around for injuries. So they got a lot of options down the middle. So rookies this year for the Coyotes, steady, tempered excitement. It's not like last year where Domi Duclair was getting noticed around the league. I think this team this year is going to focus on team building and trusting each other and just playing smart hockey, whereas last year it was a free for all. Whatever happened, happened. Tippett and Cheka knew the group of players last year weren't going to be the future of the team. So they just said, whatever happens is going to happen. This year, this is the team. This is the core. They're going to learn to play together, trust each other. That road trip in the beginning of the season may have been bad on the stats, but I think it was a good learning exercise for the team to come together quick. Young players on the road, you have roommates, you just become comfortable with one another. And you saw that in the San Jose game. They played great for the second and third period. And things, I hope, are looking up. Chikrin needs to keep doing what he's doing, and rookies will just fall into place. Every fifth episode I do, I'm going to be doing something special like this, maybe not a recap. So maybe for the 10th episode, I'll look at free agent signings and how they're doing. And then the 15th episode, sophomore players and how they're producing. So this channel is going to be a mix of both recaps of games and progress reports of players and just discussing everything Coyotes, like I say in every video. All right, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your support.